Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's workout. I'm Gretchen, founder of Balance to the Core, and we're here live. I'm going to try to come live once a week. Once I know my schedule better and I have a consistent time and day, I will let you know so we can be here on a regular basis at the same time together because I think consistency is key and I want to make sure I'm showing up for you. Today, we're going to do shoulder mobility, which is also about posture resetting. We're going to use the band, so go ahead and grab a band. If you want to check out my 5-day Pilates reset program, where it's like a true reset, very foundational exercises, 15 minutes a day for 5 days. You're going to work on your breath. You're going to work on pelvic placement, arm back connection, spinal mobility and alignment. It's really great if you want to really check in with your foundational Pilates essentials. If you are, coming back to Pilates after a long time, or you haven't done Pilates before, or if you just want to have a little reset, it's a great 5-day program to really just get those foundational tools in your body so that you can just make sure you're kind of doing everything correctly, you're connected, so you can feel better and more confident, because that's ultimately what we need as we get older, especially midlife and beyond. We want to make sure that we have those tools to keep us healthy, to keep us safe, to keep us confident and feeling good. Okay, so check that out. It's at balancetothecore.com/reset. You can also check the link below. It's in the description as well. All right, so let's get started. We're going to really just first take a moment to get ourselves present. I'm going to try to just be 20 minutes. I know last week I said the same thing and I was here for 45 minutes. I just love it and I get carried away. So I have my clock here. You'll see me. I'm going to continue looking, but I'm going to make sure 20 minutes for our workout. Okay. All right. So get yourself comfortable, get yourself into like sort of where you can just get yourself seated and here and present. So close your eyes so that we can really go inward and sort of drown out what's going on around us. And let's really have the intention of spending these next 20 minutes to truly take care of ourselves, to truly go inward and find that mind body connection to help us just show up fully as ourselves, grounded, present, calm. So from here, we're just going to take a few breaths. So just join me on an inhale and exhale. You can make it audible, whatever you want. Inhale, maybe shrug those shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, let them settle down. We'll do one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Give yourself a smile. You can open your eyes slowly. And let's get us settled right onto those sitting bones. Good. Get nice and tall. Roll those shoulders back 3 times for me. Maybe you have some kinks. That's okay. And then just settle them down on your back. Draw from the belly, take it inward. Feel that breath coming from your center as it lifts you up nice and tall. Exhale, stay tall. Good, and you're going to grab your band. So let's hold that band straight in front of us, about shoulder distant. Nice long arms, long wrists, everything's nice and straight and reaching forward. Let's reach our arms forward so they come off your back, and then you're going to pull them back and let them settle down on your back. So inhale, we just kind of let them just stretch forward, they'll widen on your back. And then on your exhale, you'll feel those shoulders slide back onto your ribs. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, pull those shoulders right on your back, and on your next inhale, widen the band. So you're going to pull it apart and then release. Inhale, exhale. Now, as you pull, make sure you're not pulling with the wrists. So you're going to feel like if your wrists are bending or whatnot, I want you to try to pull from your back muscles, right? So your arms just sort of come along for the ride. Your back muscles are the foundation of those arms. And I really go into detail with this in my 5-day series. So again, go to balancetothecore.com/reset. And one of the days we spend doing this. All right, couple more, just kind of activating those back muscles. They like to be nice and sleepy, but let's wake them up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Good. And then just release it. All right, so let's take it down to a lying down position. Feel yourself. If you need to put a pillow behind your head, please do so. You'll know if you're feeling neck tension or whatnot. We're going to take that band. All right. And then just lift that band up to the ceiling again, shoulder distant, maybe a little bit wider than that. All right. And feet are flat down on the mat. You've got a nice long spine. And let's pull that band apart from your back muscles. Okay. So make sure you feel that back ignite, and then you'll feel where you need to grip those hands so that you have enough tension where you feel that pull. All right, now don't pull too much. Just find like a little tension on that band. And now take an inhale here. On your exhale, start to reach the arms back behind you. And you're going to let them flop behind you and just feel your ribs pop up, feel your spine pop up. Okay, so we're like arcing the back. And now pull your ribs down into the mat. Feel your nice, like, kind of neutral pelvis. And then bring those arms up. So, like, the arms are right by your ears. And feel how you can really find the connection of the arm on your back. All right, now go back again. Let your ribs lift, left, like kind of, you're like overstretching the arms. Do you feel that? Now pull your ribs down and keep the arms back there. Do you feel it's probably an overstretch as well? So if you lift those arms, find that place where you can really settle those arms on your back. So you have a nice wide back, a nice wide chest. All right. And then bring those arms back up. Inhale here. Exhale, go to that point where you have a wide chest and a wide back. And you'll feel your abs connect to help support that. Inhale. Exhale. Little tension on that band. Good. Two more. Really just making the connection of the breath and the back and the belly. Good. Now keep those arms there. And we're going to stretch our legs long and then click those heels together. So now we have our inner thighs clicking together. So we're going to start to lift those arms up and curl the chest up as you gently pull that band apart. And then we go back and reach, finding that arm back connection. And we come up on our exhale. Inhale it back down. Exhale up. Nice long wrists. Make sure you're not breaking at those wrists. If those wrists break, you're losing a connection. Really feel the energy from your back. Good. Now we're going to try to come up all the way for a roll up. We bring the arms, and then on your exhale, pull that band apart to give you some support as you dive your body up and over for 3, 2, 1. Start to roll back. Pull that band apart on like kind of that sticky part where you got to really work those abs. And then reach the arms back behind you. Inhale. Exhale, pull the band slightly apart. Feel how that can help lift you up and over for 3, 2, 1. Bring it on back. Inhale. Exhale. 3, 2. Deeper. 1. Let's do one more of these. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now we're going to roll down through the spine. Let's bend those legs. We're going to take the band underneath us and take your hands so they're right sort of by your hips. All right, and then drop your hips down. So from here, make sure the feet are about sit bone distance apart and the heels are right kind of by your sit bones a little bit. You're going to gently pull that band apart slightly, and then the band is in between your thumb and your index finger, so you can kind of reach the arms long and fingers long. So press the hands and the triceps into the mat as you gently pull that band apart. We're going to roll the pelvis on an inhale. Exhale, you're going to lift the pelvis up as you stretch those legs forward. So pull on that band a little bit and press those arms down. Do you feel your back connection? Now roll down, keeping the stability of your arms. Inhale, roll the pelvis. Exhale, lift it up. Stay for an inhale, really focus on that arm back connection, and then exhale, roll it down. This is great posture work. And lift and stay. Find that arm back connection. I'm gently pulling and pressing down. Do you feel it ignite in the back? That's what we're trying to get to. Two more. Good, and notice we're working the spinal mobility too. That's going to help us with our posture as well. So we're not just tight and stiff. Okay, so from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the feet into our band. Okay, and then just kind of click the heels together and then anchor your triceps and your elbows. Okay, now as you push those into the mat, notice how your chest lifts. Pull the chest down so you have a chest wide and a back wide. So you have that nice engagement, really working the upper back body posture. And inhale, press those legs out as you draw your belly in. So really find that inhale with the belly. Exhale it in. Inhale out. Anchor that upper body to really find your posture. And then we're getting those hips just a little stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. Pull those heels down, stretch those legs long, click those heels together as you curl yourself up. Let the band help roll your body over, elbows back. Roll it on up through the spine. Okay, so from here, what I want you to do is you're going to widen the legs a little bit. Okay, so they just have a little distance between them. And you're going to sit up nice and tall. And then the band is wrapped around the ball of your foot. You want that band to be wide. Try not to, sometimes I see it like pulling too tight and then you have it's like small like that. You see how the band is nice and wide and it's wrapping around the ball of my foot. Then you're going to cross the band. Okay. And notice when you cross the band, if you pull too hard, your feet are going to roll in. So from that roll in, I want you to use your hips and pull the feet wide. So there's tension on that band. Again, let it go. Notice everything rolling in. And then use your hip muscles to pull the feet wide so they're parallel. One more time. You feel that hip work? All right, now hold there. You're going to choke down a little bit. Now we're going to pull our elbows wide and make sure your chest is right over your hips. So as you pull that band wide with the hips, so you're activating the hips and the elbows go wide. Hold that posture. Draw the belly in. Now we're going to inhale, reach those arms forward. Exhale, pull wide. Inhale. Exhale. And then, so you have to be active in the hips, in the belly, and of course the back to pull the elbows wide. And because the elbows pull wide and then a little bit back, that's what's pulling the band. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, one arm's going to be wide, the other is straight forward. All right, holding that, and then we're going to rotate that elbow to the back and then make sure you're just right over your hips. Come to center. Do that side again. Pull. Pull. 3, 2, 1. Are your hips active? Don't let them go. Choke up a little bit on the band you're pulling. 3 more. We've got 3, 2, and 1. And release. Undo the band. Get those legs wide like a V. Hold it shoulder level, and then just lift up. So we're holding it sort of shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider. And then find those arms on your back to help lift your tall. Flex your feet. Hold right there as you lift, lift, lift. And now try to open your chest, your arms back, and bring it to center. Release. Inhale up. Open the chest. Don't stay anchored. Bring it down. One more time. Inhale. And as you lift the chest, you're pulling those arms back a little bit. Back, 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 back. Come to center and release it down. Come. Turn it. Beautiful job. Come down onto your stomach. Let's take the band back behind us. We're going to hold it so our arms are straight. Our palms are faced up to the sky. Little distance between your legs. And I want you to pull that band slightly apart and then start to lift the band up to the sky. Lower it down. Reach long through the tail so your low back stays long. Your belly's anchored in. Your feet are anchored. Now, pull apart, lift the arms, and as you lift the arms, start to lift the chest. Push the chest forward as you reach the tailbone long, the arms straight up. Lower down. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Notice how the arm on your back helps to lift the chest. So you can almost like flow up because of that connection. 2 more times. And that connection is also connected to your center. 1 more time. Again, I go over this a lot more in my 5-day series. Good. And release it. Excellent job. Sit back. Get a good stretch here. Roll it up through the spine. Okay, good. Now we're going to go up onto our knee. All right, and you're going to take that band behind you. Very similar to what we just did on our stomach. So can you find that alignment of when you were just on your stomach on your mat? So I asked you to reach long through the tail. So do that. So now the tail has to reach to the floor a little bit. It's going to engage the glutes a bit, and you're going to open your hips. And then feel your knees anchor as your knees pull towards one another a little bit. So you're very active in that lower half. Good. Now we're going to palms face behind you. You're going to pull on that band a little bit and then just reach the band back behind you as you kind of feel yourself kind of opening up the chest, and then release. And pull and release. Good. Now pull, hold right there, not too far. Stretch those arms long. Look over one shoulder. Keep that tail reaching to the floor. Look over the other shoulder. Good. Come to center and release. Awesome. We're going to get that in the front, and then you're going to let it rest on the thighs. So now you're going to kind of widen your arms a bit, and you're going to press them onto the thigh, and you're going to pull back. So you might need more band here. Pull back as sort of you press down with the tailbone, and the hips kind of shoot forward a little bit. Knees press towards each other. Now pull back. We're going to look over the other shoulder first. Over, come to center, over, come to center, and release. Choke up a bit. Bring the arms up. All right. And now we're going to do what's called flossing. So you're going to keep your spine like it is. You're not going to let it move. And you're going to open, like you pull the band a little bit as you take the arms back behind you. We haven't arched the back. It stays nice and long. We come back up and we bring those arms forward. So as you come up, when you start to bring them back behind you, bring them back a little bit first and then pull to get more of the rotation. And up. Keep that tail reaching long, the knees pressing down and towards one another. Inhale. Exhale. If you play golf, this is a great exercise to do before you play any sort of arm sport like tennis, pickleball. Make sure your feet stay anchored. Good job. And release. Awesome. I just said that really loud, didn't I? Okay, so from here, we're just going to shoot our body forward onto our hands and our knees. And I'm just about done. Need a couple more minutes here. So hands and knees, let's just give our shoulders a little pull towards one another and then press wide. Keep your spine long. We're not changing the shape of the spine and we're not bending at the elbow. We're just letting the shoulders slide towards one another and pull apart. Inhale, exhale, 3 more. Inhale, exhale for 1. Good. Let's bend at the elbows, hips go up and press. Feet stay anchored. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2, 1. Good. Tuck the toes under. Lift those hips up. Walk the hands back to the feet. Bring your band with you. And we're going to roll it up through the spine. Click your heels together. Okay. So go for where you can kind of see me a little bit. All right. So from here, you're going to hold that band a little bit, kind of shoulder distant, a little bit wider. All right. Pull the band up. All right. Now, just like we did when we were sitting, you're going to pull the band a little bit, tuck the tail a little bit, open. Inhale. Exhale, come to center, drop the chin to the chest, roll it down, keep your hip over your heels as you dive it down. Good. Now as we come up, keep those arms by the ears. Pull that band slightly apart. Use your strength of your whole body as you come up. Open it up. Now come to center. Now this time, keep the arms by the ears as we dive it over and up, keeping that arm back connection. Inhale it up. Come to center. Dive it over. Come to center. 1 through the spine. Roll the shoulders back a few times. I have run out of time, which is great. I think we got sort of everything that we needed to get in, but let me just do one more. Let's get just a little side bend as we're standing. Okay. So you can do little heel together toe apart, or you can go parallel, whatever feels good. But let's just take it up and over. Keep your arm on your back as you dive it over. Just getting some side bends in. Do 3 on each side. So we're going to stay on the same side. Go for 2. Good. Really lift long through the spine. Good. And then we'll go the other way. I go through spinal alignment in one of my days in my 5-day series as well. So if you're interested in that, we really fine tune the spinal movement. I think it's day 3. Good. And come to center. Good. Bring those arms out wide. Inhale, pull those palms together. Exhale, bring that energy right into your chest center. Good job. Yay! All right, really good job. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you liked being here, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel so that you are always notified when I have a new video or when I'm coming on live. And then use the comment section. Let me know what you want to work on next, because I'm forward to seeing you next time. Take care.